Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft Java video. Today we're going to take a look at the MiniHUD mod for Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1. The MiniHUD mod adds loads of cool information to our screen, and you don't actually have to keep on pressing F3 on your keyboard to actually see all this other information. You can just select individual items you want to show on your screen all the time. So as you guys can see in the MiniHUD mod, I am able to select and show my FPS on the top left there. I am also showing my coordinates. I am also showing the direction which I'm facing. I am also showing the speed. So if I'm actually running, it's actually showing me the speed I'm going. And it's really cool because it actually shows me which biome I am in. And as you guys can see, I am actually using a biome mod over here. This is the BYG mod, which actually adds loads of cool biomes to your Minecraft game. It adds about 80 new biomes to my Minecraft game. And I am able to actually see the name of that biome thanks to this MiniHUD mod, as you guys can see on version 1.18.1. I am also able to select the MiniHUD mod to show me which items I am looking at, so I can actually look at a block, and as you guys can see, it actually says over here, Minecraft grass block. This particular item is part of the BYG mods, as you guys can see over here, and it's telling me the name of this particular crop, as you guys can see over here. So I can actually look at other items, and if I look at this grass, for example, you can see it's part of the Minecraft game because it actually says Minecraft over here, and it doesn't say BYG. So if you guys are using other mods, it is going to tell you which mod that particular item or block belongs to. It also does tell me which NPC or mob I am looking at as well. So let me just quickly go ahead and spawn a sheep over here. So as you guys can see, I am staring at the sheep and it's saying entity red name Minecraft sheep. So you do have loads of different customization options thanks to the MiniHUD mod for Minecraft Java Edition version 1.18.1. I can go ahead and quickly turn this mod on and off by pressing H on my keyboard. So as you guys can see, it says toggled MiniHUD main renderer off, and I can press the same key again and it's going to turn it on. I can actually go ahead and press H and then C on my keyboard, and that will actually bring me to the MiniHUD config section. I can also access that config section by going into the mod section, so do make sure that you guys do have mod menu installed as well. I will leave a link in the description of where you can get this mod and mod menu and how to configure this, so do make sure that you actually visit that link in the description. If we click on mods and then we go to MiniHUD, I can click on this configure icon over here, and then I can access the MiniHUD config screen from that area as well. The main section you guys need to look at is actually called info lines. If we go into the generic section, you can see that we have other options over here, and you can choose and select and change the open config GUI hotkey main MiniHUD hotkey as well from here if you guys want to do that. You can also go ahead and change the font as well. So as you guys can see, it's currently set to 1.0. So I can actually go ahead and click on this button over here, and I can actually increase and decrease the size. So as you guys can see, it's now set to 2.3. And if I go back inside my game, you can see that that is actually quite big. So if you guys want to change the font for the MiniHUD mod, then you can do that as well. You can actually increase it or decrease it. But let's go back into the options there. And this is in the generic section. So just scroll down and look for where it says font, and you should be able to change that. So it's actually called font scale. And if you click on this button over here, you can actually have a slider, or you can actually select and input your own information here. You can actually put in 1.0, for example, and that will actually change it to the setting which I had before. By default, it does actually set it to 0.5. So if you guys don't want it to be that much intrusive on your screen, then you can actually set it to the default, which is 0.5. So as you guys can see in the top left there, it is showing me the information, but it is quite small. So let's go ahead and actually change that back to 1.0 so that we can actually read it as well. So I'm going to go and click into this and then type in 1.0, and that's going to change it. We can then go into colors. You can actually change the different colors here. So you can actually change the color of the text, the background color, and the other types of colors. As you guys can see, we can customize loads of different options in this section. The main section, as I mentioned earlier, is called info lines, and we can actually set different hotkeys for the different lines on here. So as you guys can see, I've actually set a hotkey for the biome. I've set it as left, shift, and B. So now if I go into my game, let me just quickly make it daytime again. If I go inside my game now, and if I hold down the left shift key and press B, you can see that it's actually showing and hiding the biome information. It keeps on showing it and then hiding it. as soon as I press the Shift and B on my keyboard. So it's really useful if you guys quickly want to activate and deactivate a line. You can even set hotkeys if you guys want to do that. Now, if we go down, you can choose to show other information as well. If we quickly go ahead and reset everything to default, so if you guys are installing this for the first time, chances are that it's not going to actually show you all of this information to begin with. So when you do install it for the very first time, you're only going to see this information on here. So as you guys can see, I've got the date and time, I've got the coordinates, and I've got the facing direction as well. If I press H and C again on my keyboard, and I can go into the info lines, and now I can actually go ahead and select other information. So for info biome, I can choose true on here, and it will show the biome information. You can even search, because we do have quite a long list here, so I can actually click on the search bar and just type in biome, so you can see different biome lines that relate to the function. So I can actually click on true for this, and I can go ahead and assign a key. And now when I press Shift and B on my keyboard, as you guys can see, the biome line is showing and hiding as well. If we go ahead and enable the FPS, I can actually click on this and choose FPS over here. So as you guys can see, it says info FPS, and now it's going to show the FPS on there. I could choose to disable the in real life time, and I can actually enable the world time as well if I wanted to do that. Let's go ahead and enable the entity HP, and then let's go ahead and enable the entity registry name as well. And let's have a look at what that does. So if I look at this sheep over here, you can see it is telling me the sheep's name. So it says Minecraft sheep, and it's also showing me the HP of that particular sheep. So if I was to attack it, it's going to show me that now out of 8 HP, it's got 3.9 remaining. So it's quite useful. You can actually use this as an HP information bar as well. This is a really cool mod. You can actually install this and not have to worry about installing other mods to view your FPS coordinates, block information, and mob health as well, for example. So do let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about this mod. If you guys do have any issues with using this mod or installing this mod, then again, do let me know in the comment section below. I'll do my best to try and help you guys out. If you liked the video, please do give us a like, and also please do subscribe to this channel to help support it, help it grow, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.